Have you been awake? Happy birthday! I can't believe you're 12.
I can't remember you either.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emmy. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, Mama. Take a bite.
All I'm getting is frucking right now.
Dunk your
I'm probably
head.
gonna need a fork.
Just dump your head in.
Oh, now I can get a bite.
I'm going to do it.
Is it good? Awesome. Oh,
Now we have to get ready for
I'm no
school.
longer 11.
I know. You're 12.
Let's see how tall she is for me.
Yeah, let's see how tall you are.
You're almost too tall for the chart. Really? No way. Right at? Oh my gosh, Mama, next year you're gonna be too tall. What? How is that possible? 58 inches? Wow, Mama, that's the most you've grown out of all the years. Wow.
Let me see. So she's like,
ready?
oh, exact. She'll be like this tall.
Emmy, that's truly the most you've grown. Get back there again.
There's no way.
Yeah. 58 inches.
There is way. Okay. Right now.
That's what Gama used to have.
You're almost
Wow.
too long. You're almost too tall to reach that
Yeah, next
shot.
year I'm not gonna be able to.
Ah! She's gonna be probably like
What are we
as tall
supposed
as
to do when she
mommy.
outgrows the chart?
Maybe buy
Get
another
another.
one. That's more than 59 inches. No, you're probably right now like 3 feet. Already.
Wow.
I'm already on 5, but she's already on 12. That's
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness.
When she was 11 years, like, when she started, like, right here, she grew.
I started
Right there.
Before I went to bed, I wanted to give a special shout out to Emmy. Today is her 12th birthday. I can't believe that she's 12. Some of you guys have been watching us since she was little. I think one of the first times I actually introduced her, she was like 3, maybe a little over 3. And it's just so crazy. It's so crazy that she's 12. I've just been kind of emotional I get emotional with all the girls' birthdays, but I don't know what it is about like the oldest and the baby. You know, like it's just kind of crazy that I have a 12-year-old. Like I just don't feel old enough to have a 12-year-old, and then I don't feel old enough to have my 4th kid. So it's just kind of wild. I was even talking to my old boss today, and I was pregnant with Maddie when I stopped working with her, and she was like, Maddie's 8? And I said, yeah, Maddie's 8. It's crazy. It's insane to me. Like the years just keep coming by, and you look at pictures and you're like, oh, I'll remember this forever. And then when the next year comes, it's like the year before just kind of fades away. You know, you don't forget, but you don't really remember either. And so that's kind of how today has been, just all day. Yeah, it's just been crazy. So anyway, we got up and we sung to Emmy, like you see. I actually had to tell her yesterday because she sets her alarm pretty early because she is a slow riser in the morning. and she likes to do her morning routine and kind of have a little bit of time in the bathroom by herself before her sisters get up. And so she gets up pretty early, like 5:45 most days, and we typically don't set our alarm until 6:15, sometimes 6:30, and usually her and Maddie are already up and ready for school. And then we had been getting Autumn up and letting Everly sleep, but now we get both of the little girls up at the same time. And I had to tell her yesterday, like, if none of us are going to be awake before your alarm goes off, so why don't set it tonight? And she knew it was so that we could sing her happy birthday in the morning, because that's always like part of our special thing, you know. It's just part of what we do. We sing them happy birthday in the morning, and we're the first thing that they see, and with a cake and, you know, all that fun stuff. So we got to do that this morning, and then off to school she went. She requested McDonald's. The girls love McDonald's. So we got her a Big Mac and fries and a drink for lunch, and then she wanted donuts for her friends for the classroom. So we dropped that off, and then came home. We made mini pizzas for dinner, and we just enjoyed each other's company, and she's just such a good big sister. I just truly couldn't have asked for a better child. I posted very sincere thoughts on Instagram tonight. If you're following me, shout out to you for liking the picture. But it honestly, the whole time I was typing, even just that short paragraph made me tear up completely. It does every time I write something about the girls, because what I write is just truly sincere. But like I said, it just, I don't know, makes me emotional thinking about it. So happy birthday, baby girl. I hope you had a wonderful day. She's having her first little sleepover with a couple of friends this weekend, so she's very excited. We still are, she wanted, so I gave her the option to do, because of COVID, we haven't done birthday parties with any of the girls last year or this year, but she's been wanting to have a joint birthday party since we did a joint party with Maddie and Anderson and Autumn this past year. Autumn was going to get her own party, but we had COVID during her birthday, so we ended up joining her with Maddie and Anderson, which last year Maddie and Anderson shared their birthday because that's what they wanted to do. They're only 9 days apart and they're super close. So Emmy, I think, felt a little left out, and she was like, well, I want to share my birthday with Everly. And so then we ended up just kind of saying, oh well, let's do Logan. So we had 3 the first time. Hi Lola. 3 the second time. So we are joining their birthday parties together, but we're not doing it until mid-December. So her actual like family presence and all of us, I mean, she talked to everybody today. Everyone called and sung her happy birthday and stuff, but we won't actually be doing that for another month and a half. So she was totally fine with that. So we'll still do her special day, and then she like I said, I gave her the option to have a couple of friends over just herself. So the other girls are going to go spend the night with my mom, and she's going to have a couple of friends over, and they're going to have the house to just be little tweens doing whatever tweens do. And she's super excited about that. She's spent the night at other people's houses, but we've never had, other than family. My best friend Bia's daughter has spent the night with us before too, but again, we consider them family. So other than family, we've never had like school friends or anything over to spend the night. So I had already warned her, you know, like I didn't know how many of the parents would allow their daughters to come over. So we have a couple spending the night and a couple just hanging out for, you know, the day, and she's super excited. So needless to say, I won't be filming that. I'm not trying to put other people's kids without permission on the internet, so I won't. No, Lola, those are my rings. I won't be filming that part, but I'm very excited for her because she, I feel like, has really come into her own. Like, she doesn't seem to care what other people think as much, and I love that for her, because I've always been a person that's like, I care what people think, but not really when it comes down to it. People talking about me doesn't get to me like it used to when I was younger, and when I was younger I didn't really have that problem. So over the years I've just built up some thick skin, and I've kind of come into my own, and that's kind of how she is too, and I love that for her. I love that she's her own individual person. She doesn't try to fit any type of mold, and we let her be whoever she wants to be, whatever she wants to do, whatever she wants to like, wear, listen to. it's all her choice, and I love that. So I'm super excited for her. I hope she had a really, really great day. I know she did. She went to bed reading a book, bless her heart. So anyway, I wanted to pop on and say happy special birthday to my big girl. I can't believe you're 12. I cannot wait to see what life brings you. Thank you guys so much for being along the ride with us. I can't believe some of you have actually been with us for that long. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. I'm in the same sweater I was in last night because it was chilly last night and I put it on before bed and then I took it off because I can't sleep in clothes like that. And then I was like, why waste a sweater? So I love it. It's nice and big and baggy and oversized. It's from Torrid a long time ago, but it's a really cozy sweater. And it's chilly here, believe it or not. For me, it's chilly. For San Antonians, for Texans, I should say, it's chilly. We're in the front yard. I forgot to tell you how, I think it's in the 50s, which my nose is pretty frozen. I actually feel like, there we go. I actually feel like I need more than just this sweater. Like Andres is doing the yard in shorts. He's nuts. I'm like, you're not cold. But anyway, we're taking down the Halloween stuff, and these stickers, these are a pain in the butt to get off. I thought they were gonna be easy like stickers I've used in the past, but they're not. So anyway, I'm packing it all away. We don't decorate for Thanksgiving, and we're actually celebrating Thanksgiving a couple weeks earlier than Thanksgiving. So we are going to decorate for Christmas, not this weekend, the weekend of my birthday. My birthday is November 22nd, and we're gonna be decorating then. So, I can't get these off. Quick trip to Costco because we need a few goodies and snacks and stuff for the girls tonight. Look at the doggies. So, here we go. I thought that they would let you in, no problem. Okay, I'm looking a little crazy, but well, I look like I always do. I guess that's a little crazy. We're at Costco. We come to Costco so freaking frequently, but I had Emmy. You know what I was thinking? We should get more batteries. Because even that table and everything took AA. Since they're on sale for Christmas. Well, these are on sale though. I bet you I don't know, the Kirkland ones are not on sale for $9.99. The Duracell, when they're on sale, they're like $1 more than the Kirkland ones. But when the Kirkland are on sale, I don't know. Does it add up? Who knows? Anyway, we're here very frequently, but I had Emmy write a list of specific things that she wanted for her party tonight, or her little get-together. And I didn't have most of it. So here we are. We're at Costco for a quick little trip to get her snacks and goodies and probably whatever else we find. Get in. You've been wanting to try it. Every time we come, he wants to get in that little go-kart. Do you? Oh, I thought it was $144. It's almost $1,500, baby. Holy moly. For ages 8+.
How many plus?
Well, the weight capacity is 220.
Huh?
So it's for an adult. Somehow it always ends up like this. It's really not that bad. It's because we have 4 squishimals in here, but and a bunch of snacks. And then a few things that Andres wanted to pick up, but that's what we got.
To share with the girls.
To share with the girls, huh?
Like lunch,
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to share a few things with you. The girls are, well, Emmy has one girl here so far. They're out playing basketball. But I got this, my girl Melissa, I will link her Instagram down below. I actually think she's making YouTube videos. She linked this gingerbread diffuser. They had a Christmas tree one too, but I like their gingerbread house. I still have my fall stuff out, but this I'm gonna put here because it's so stinking cute. It's a diffuser, like I said, and then I bit the bullet and I ordered the Aroma Love Affair. You guys, this, oh my gosh, smells just like that Baccarat perfume. Just like it. It's insane. I'm so excited. It's kind of pricey. Like this big bottle is 4 ounces and I used a couple of coupons. It was 55, I think, for this, but it's pet safe, which is always a big thing for us. Paraben free, yada, yada, yada. Always a big thing with the pets because I like to diffuse essential oils and they're not all pet friendly. So I'm going to put a couple drops in there and I'm going to start diffusing this and see if it makes the house smell like the perfume because I'm so excited. Now, $55 may seem like a lot, but this is so much. The only thing I'm bummed about is that it didn't come with a dropper. So it's just like, I'm not going to just pour it. So I'm going to try and figure out a dropper situation. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and use one of my Tylenol little things to drop just a few. Yeah, that's going to work fine. To drop just a few in there. I think I'm going to blow out my candle to see which one. Because right now the house smells like the Caribbean Escape. That's an old candle and it still smells really good from Bath & Body. But I'm so excited for this little gingerbread diffuser. He was $25. I'll link it below. Does that have a chip? No, it's his hand. $25. Really solid. And it does come with a little water pitcher to pour. Pretty good size. And from what I could tell in Melissa's video, it diffused really nicely. So we're going to try it. I also bought these compression foot sleeves. These were 15 bucks, but I have one on and I have to say, don't mind my nasty toes. I haven't got a pedicure since I went to go get a pedicure, what, like a month ago? But these feel really good. Really good. They're for just like tender, sore feet, but they had a lot of good reviews for plantar fasciitis. And I was thinking about putting one on my left foot, even though I don't have plantar fasciitis on my left foot. My right foot has been the one that's been struggling, but they feel really good. So yeah, I'll link those down below as well. I also got a wax kit. Erin Williams really recommended this kit. I haven't opened it or used it. I want to start waxing my underarms at home. This was $35 or $36 and it comes with the warmer, 4 bags of wax beads, some applicators, and some oils, I think, and then you can buy the beads over again. So pretty inexpensive for the set. We had a wax kit from Sally's and it was so disgusting. There was like no cleaning it. So we got rid of it a while back and it's something that I've been wanting to get, and it was one of those buy everything from Amazon type of days. So it came home with me. Good morning. It was a very long weekend. I didn't vlog a whole lot because I actually don't know. I may have vlogged at the very beginning of Emmy's sleepover, and she really wanted to. She wanted to take the camera and vlog a little bit. And I let her on like their phones and stuff for personal footage, but I told her I wasn't gonna put any of it up on YouTube, even though we share a ton of our lives and some of the time we actually do get to share friend outings and things, but this particular time there were too many girls to do that. Nin's calling. Hold on. Okay, I just got off the phone with Nin. I'm up in my room. I'm about to edit, but her and I were just talking about patio furniture from my mom's house. Anyway, Emmy's party. It was so much fun. There were a lot of girls here, more than I anticipated. And I'm not sure why, but a lot of them did not RSVP. So we were expecting like, I had a cap of 5 originally. And then the 5 closest girls to her in the class, and actually 3 of those 5 ended up coming. 3 or 4. I think 3, definitely 3, maybe 4 ended up coming, but only 1 of those 5 original actually RSVP'd. So she was like, well, I said, it's okay, you know, if only 1 or 2 come, like maybe that'll be better for you to not have to entertain so many. She's like, yeah, I agree. Well, then she ended up inviting a few other girls and literally all of them came. So there ended up being 8, 11, 12, and 13-year-olds here at this house, which is never happened in my life. And I mean, since I was a teenage girl, I used to have sleepovers all the time at other people's houses, at my house. I loved it. It was part of growing up. But I feel like we're in a time where sleepovers aren't as big of a thing as they were when we were younger. I feel like there's more communication with your friends than before. Before, you used to have to dial up the house phone. I remember having my own line as a teenage girl, and that was like the coolest thing ever, because cell phones didn't even come out for me and weren't even anywhere near affordable until I was a freshman in high school. I mean, and I don't even know how much they were then. I had an old school Nokia big phone that I absolutely loved, but that was like when, you know, you had a group of 5 or 6 people that you could talk to unlimited. Either that or your minutes didn't go unlimited until 9 p.m. or you had to, you know, you only had 100 text messages per month. Every time you took a picture, it was like 50 cents, you know, that type of stuff. That's the era that I'm from. Nothing was unlimited. Nothing was easily accessible like it is now. And so having sleepovers was the way you hung out with your friends, playing outside after school, that kind of stuff. That's really not how it is nowadays, I feel like. I think some people still do it like that, but not a lot. So this was part of her like special day. We're still gonna do a little something, just Andres and myself and her, but this was part of her special day, like part of something that she really has been wanting to do. And so we did it, and it was very chaotic, a lot. They didn't go to sleep until like 5 in the morning. So we spent all of Saturday recuperating, and even part of Sunday. Sunday was normally is our reset day where we do household chores, laundry, like no matter when the girls have bathed. Even if they bathe on Saturday, we bathe and do hair on Sundays, like that kind of stuff, right? So Sunday was a reset day anyway, but we spent the majority of Saturday recuperating. My mom was a champ. She kept Maddie and Autumn for a good portion of the day Saturday too. I'd say the last girl ended up leaving around 3 o'clock on Saturday. So we were all exhausted, and man, can preteens eat. It's like, I know how much kids can eat because my kids eat a lot, but you don't, it was like how much Emmy can eat. And for how tiny she is, she eats a lot. She can eat more than I can. Bless her fast metabolism, because when she eats more than I do, I'm like, how is that fair? It's not. She's like a quarter of my size and eats just as much, if not more, and stays the same. I'm like, dang it, to only be a kid. And I did not even have a good, my Siri, I don't need you to talk to me, thanks. I didn't even have a good metabolism as a kid either, so that's beside the point. But anyway, those girls packed away some food. I ended up buying, it was like about $100 from Costco. Really not bad. We got 4 large pizzas and a bunch of drinks and a bunch of goodies, and they wiped out pretty much all of it. I think I have a couple of chocolate muffins left, and I put out Halloween candy for them. I bought popcorn. They ended up going through about 12, maybe 15 bags of popcorn, and yeah, they ate an entire bowl of Halloween candy and another half of another one. And so I was all for it. I've always wanted to be the house that like people come to, and I always have been, that we're fully stocked of food, fully stocked of drinks. You come, you help yourself. I do not serve people when you come to my house. You get up, you go to my fridge, you go to my pantry, you get whatever you want. I've always wanted to be that house, and we were that house this weekend, and so it was super, super fun. The girls, some I had already met, some of them I hadn't met before, and so their parents were all super nice, and I kept in contact with them throughout the night and stuff. And only one girl came that her mom picked her up at midnight, so it was a long night. But I know Emmy had an absolute blast, even though it was chaotic and all over the place. I know she had so much fun. That's all I heard about the next day. She just had a ton of fun. So I'm glad. I'm glad that it's done. It was like my first sleepover with other people's kids, you know, aside from family, because the boys have spent the night several times, but and my best friend's daughter has spent the night too, but that's nothing compared to 8 teenage girls, you know. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that that's what she picked, and I'm glad it went well and all that good stuff. So as we cleaned up over the weekend, we found 2 hoodies, like 4 different pairs of socks, a stuffed animal, a blanket, a pillow, like a ton of stuff that people left behind, that the girls did. So we packed it all up in different bags and sent Emmy to school with it so that she could give it to her friends. And I messaged all the parents and told them that it was going back. And so it was fun, and it was cute to see her open up gifts that were like personal, you know, like somebody got her a makeup train case, which is super cute. They got her some gamer stuff, like a blanket and a sign, like one of those neon signs for her room, Legos. What else did she got a couple of shirts. I don't even know, because I tried to be there for every moment, and she was really good about not telling me like, we're okay, mommy, we're fine. She was really good. I tried to give them their space, and you know, like I was up, I not tucked them in, but I kind of tucked them in right when that girl left, the one girl left at midnight, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go in my room. I'm gonna leave my door open in case anybody needs anything. We set the alarm. I was like, don't go outside. Feel free, just don't turn on any like of the stove or anything. Feel free to eat and drink whatever you want. They were watching movies on Netflix, and I think I dozed off, and they were still up at 3. I got up and I was like, oh, they're still awake. Okay, so I laid in bed, and the rest was knocked out. He was knocked out the whole time. Nothing bothers him. And I was just, you know, on edge, because I'm like, okay, I have everyone else's kids here in the house. Like I need to be on alert. So I'm listening to what they're saying, and they're just, I don't even know half of the stuff they're talking about. And they just kind of got a little loud, a little more loud as time went on. So I went down and I was like, okay, girls, I know you're having so much fun, but you know, why don't you turn off the TV and try and lay down and go to sleep? Because 2 of the girls had games the next morning. And so they were like, okay, yes, ma'am. So they laid down, and then I could still hear them until like 5:15, I think is when they completely knocked out, which is crazy to me. And then we were up at like 7:45, 8 o'clock the next day on Saturday, and ended up working out fine because Sunday was daylight savings, and so we gained an hour of sleep. So I think we all were able to kind of catch up. I was in bed at like 9 p.m. Saturday evening. I was so tired. And yeah, so they were up, they made breakfast, they made eggs and bacon, and I had made sure that they had all kinds of stuff to be able to eat and drink for breakfast. And then the girls that were here for lunch, they had chicken nuggets and tater tots and more junk throughout the day. So it was a lot of fun. It was so exciting to see her light up and be like, you know, her own person around her friends and stuff. And even though it was a lot of work, it was worth it. She had fun. So that was the weekend. Like I said, I spent all of it recovering, because I am not made to stay up all night anymore and not get enough. And her too, like she was melting down around 5 o'clock the next day. She was like, they were all like, no, we're good, we didn't need sleep, we're fine, I pull all-nighters all the time. Emmy doesn't pull all-nighters. She's usually I was very proud of her. She's usually the first one to sleep at any type of sleepover, anything that they have. Switching gears, I am trying to get caught up on editing. That's why I didn't have a vlog all this weekend, because I just was exhausted. And so the house is super duper clean. The only thing I want to try this probably today, maybe no, tomorrow I'm shopping with my mom. Maybe today is, I bought the paste, the pink stuff off of Amazon to use with my Scrub Daddy, and I want to try it on my glass in the bathroom, because that is the hardest thing to keep clean. The hardest. We have hard water. We never invested in a soft water. That's another thing. If you ever get a house that has hard water and you don't invest in a water softener when you first build the house, or if you are building the house and you have the option to put it on, it's a great thing to have, because now I really regret not getting it. But the reason we didn't get it before is because the way that our water line runs, they would have had to dig underneath our driveway. So we should have put it in as an option when we were building the house, but I was young and those were not important things. But now that I'm older, I'm like, those were important things we should have gotten. And so next house, if we ever get one. But we have hard water and we have glass doors in our bathroom, and they're impossible to keep clean. Impossible. It's like no matter what, the hard water just builds up on it. I almost want to like throw them out and start all over, but that's not going to do anything because it's just going to end up just as bad, if not worse. So I just scrub it with lime away. It goes away, but it's such a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try it with the pink stuff and see how that goes. So this morning I ended up running a few errands. I went to the bank. We got some random, oh my God, random little checks from Amazon that I could have done like a mobile deposit, but I got the chills. I don't like holding on to the checks, so I just took it to the bank to deposit. And then I went to mail off. I sold my nursing school books, which was like, oh, the end of an era. I sold them online to some random website and I went to go drop those off at FedEx. And what else? I dropped off a few things at Goodwill, and that was the extent of my morning. So now I'm going to edit and then maybe try and scrub my shower. Laundry's all done. Like, we had a really busy cleaning weekend. Not only were we cleaning and picking up in preparation for the actual sleepover, but we were cleaning the next day after the sleepover, and then we were cleaning the next day as part of like our normal cleaning and laundry day. So yeah, that's that. I left my coffee downstairs. That stinks. Monday is always free coffee at Dunkin'. You can do a mobile order for it and just drive up and pick it up and take it from there. So that's what I do. I put some Premier Protein in it today, but I came upstairs to import some footage because my camera, I need to order a bigger SD card. I just haven't done it. All the crap I've been ordering on Amazon. That's another thing. We've been getting packages left and right. It just because I've been ordering everything online. Because if you guys have not started, although by the time you're watching this, it'll probably be a week from now, but if you have not started actually buying your Christmas stuff, you need to, because I'm like having such a hard time finding half the stuff on the girls' wish list, let alone what the things that they've asked from Santa. So I'm like, ugh. So I've been ordering. The second I see anything that was even halfway on their list, I order it. So I've been doing that. I've been getting packages left and right. In fact, I have a Target package over there that I need to break down and put away. But yeah, that's what my day is going to consist of. Hopefully I'm not getting sick and I'm just having some allergies going on, but let's see how much I can get accomplished with this camera thing on here. Okay, there. It doesn't let the screen flip all the way, and so it's upside down and it weirds me out when I'm trying to vlog. Okay, I'm coming down for a quick lunch break. I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom, waiting for them so I can let them in. Update on this cute little house thing. I absolutely love it. If you're wondering where my ice machine is, it's out in the garage because the hoses need to be kind of like deep cleaned, and I actually miss the counter being empty over here for like decorations and stuff. I love the ice machine, don't get me wrong, but I kind of miss it. I wish I could have the ice machine like out in the garage or something. Maybe an idea, because I'm loving this with like a tier tray or something here for the holidays with some decorations. Yeah, so I've been doing the aroma, let me see what the total name of it is. Aroma Love Affair. This is what the bottle looks like. I'll link it down below again, and I'll link the little diffuser because that's super cute for the holidays. I am in love with this, you guys. In love with it. It smells just like that Baccarat perfume. It's amazing. I'm so happy that I sprung to get it, because it is kind of it's a little pricey, but it smells so good. And you need the very tiny bit. I've been using this Tylenol syringe, and I've been putting maybe 1/4 of an ml. I'm not even joking. 1/4 of an ml in this little house. Now if you use a larger diffuser, you're gonna need a little bit more, but I mean so little that it's worth the price. Totally worth the price. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I have leftovers galore in this fridge, so I gotta figure out what we're gonna be having. But right now, lunch, I'm feeling a little jittery. I was upstairs editing a lot longer than I anticipated, but it's the Halloween vlog, or the Halloween party vlog, and I'm so excited. It came out so cute. I love it. It's hilarious. I was laughing the entire time, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Lunch, 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 everybody. I'm so excited. Christmas is on the radio. Okay, listen, I'm all for, I just picked up Everly. Everly, say hi. Say hi, Mama. Say I had a good day at school today. They said she's doing so incredibly well. They were like, she's so well behaved. I said, well, that's good. Because when we're at home, it's not quite that story, but I'm so glad. Anyway, they said she's so sweet and lovable, and I'm like, I know that she is. Anyway, I'm all for decorating whenever you want to decorate, okay? I'm not like a skip Thanksgiving or don't skip Thanksgiving or whatever. Personally, for me, I have always decorated after, like the weekend after. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, we decorate after, no matter where in the month Thanksgiving falls, because sometimes like every 6 years it falls. You okay? No? Okay. In the early 20s. So like every 6 years my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. So it'll rotate from there and it goes all the way up to like 28, 29, something like that, right? So if it's on my birthday, we'll decorate the weekend after. If it's at the end of the month, we'll decorate the weekend after. We leave our Christmas decorations up through after New Year's. What, baby? What? Your nose? What happened to it? Is it running? So we've never been one to decorate before Thanksgiving. Like this year we're celebrating, so we're having an early Thanksgiving dinner so we can spend it as a family, and we'll be decorating the weekend after because we're doing Thanksgiving this Sunday and the following Sunday is like my birthday weekend. My birthday actually falls, I think, on a Monday or Tuesday, but we'll be decorating that weekend. What, a bird? Oh, so yeah, I'm all for Christmas on the radio the day after Halloween though. It actually took a week. Today's November 8th. Today's the first day. I didn't listen for it yesterday, so maybe it happened yesterday, but today's the first day I've heard it on the radio and I could not be more excited. Ah, Christmas music until Christmas.